Blessings to you and your family. So this video exposed the chaos people have to deal with at the southern border, something I believe the American people should be aware of. And all I'm going to say is a vote for Kamala Harris is a vote for more of this depravity to continue. Lord help us.
Go ahead, America. So, one thing, like I was telling you guys, I don't know if you guys were able to catch this, but in a location where over 90% of the illegal criminal invaders that are coming over are men, why then in the last 24 hours have we found, everybody know what this looks like? Bra, women's shirts, little girls' clothing, women underwear, more bras, ripped halter tops, more bras, little girl shirt, another woman's panty, little girl's shorts, more woman's underwear, little girl dress, girl pants, women's underwear, more women underwear. This is a carpet chute, by the way. This is actually used by the smugglers so that they avoid detection on leaving footprints. More women's underwear, little kid underwear, little girl pants, shirts, another little t-shirt, more used underwear, more little girls, more bras, more little girl underwear.
Anthony, how often do you find new articles of women's ripped underwear, bras?
If we go back there again right now, we'll find a few fresh ones. Women are being sexually assaulted out here. We don't find men's jeans. We don't find men's boxers, briefs. We are finding specifically little girl undergarments, women's thongs, panties, boy shorts, bras. That's all we're finding. This is human trafficking at its core. Imagine how many lives have been affected by Kamala Harris' open border policies. Look it. More. How much more do we need to see of this to realize that we have a problem in this country? We are bringing all of these children and women into a county, into a community that is flourishing by pedophiles. Hakuma is a pedophile county. This is concerning. People are being trafficked. People from China. These are Chinese women.
A lot of the articles of clothing, the pills, the pills. We found tons of women's contraceptives along the roadside, further back away from the wall, from this area, where women are taking high amounts of contraceptives because they know they are going to be raped on the journey over here. And a lot of them were in Chinese writing, so I imagine a lot of these are Chinese migrants. But he said that was one of the priorities as far as medication goes for the migrants, because the women have like a 80 to 90% chance of being raped on the way over here.
There are currently rape vans, legit rape vans, on the other side of the border, less than 30 feet from the border. A van was abandoned that was originally used by the organized crime to bus migrants to the southern border. It finally gave in, it stopped working, and now it is a rape van where the cartel members or organized crime members will take the migrants before they allow them to cross, throw them in the van, and sexually assault their victims before allowing them the passage into the United States. Imagine that. You're going to a country for freedom and you end up having to sell your soul before you're allowed to continue into this country. This is barbaric. And illegal alien or not, no child or woman ever should endure sexual assaults like that. It is barbaric.
Thanks. Thank you, Anthony. Go ahead, Jeff. Did you have any questions or comments? I can hear. Go ahead.
This is so wrong. So the man in the video was talking about a van. Please watch this report.
How you doing, Greg? Thank you for having me on.
Well, it's great to have you on, Anthony. I want to put this video up right away. We have limited time here, but I want you to tell me what you shot today and what we're seeing here. Why don't you describe it?
So just on the other side of the border, south of the border wall, within a couple feet, there is a van that was abandoned out there by the criminal organization that was being used to bus dozens of illegal aliens out into the United States. That van finally gave up, it gave in, and they left it out there. So now, before the female migrants are allowed to cross into the United States, the coyotes basically pick out whoever they want to rape. They put them in that van, and they've been decorating the van with panties, bras, thongs, women and children undergarments. It is pretty barbaric. And
Anthony,
that is the same.
Let me just let everyone at home know, when you say decorating, you don't mean that in a nice term. This is the term for when they make a sexual assault. They leave a mark, and that mark is often the bras and panties of their victims. Is that correct, Anthony?
That is correct. They hang them up as a trophy almost.
Along the border now, in the last 7 weeks, more than 80 migrants with previous criminal convictions were caught trying to cross into the United States illegally in the El Paso sector. According to Border Patrol, a pair of migrants from El Salvador who had ties to gangs were wanted for homicide. Another migrant who was also wanted for murder was sent back to Mexico. CBP says that many of the migrants are aggravated felons, sex offenders, child predators, drug traffickers, and drunk drivers. The El Paso Sector Border Patrol Chief, Gloria Chavez, said that most of the time the same migrants try to re-enter the country illegally.
Bro, like I said at the beginning, a vote for Kamala Harris is a vote for more of this, because these people are not trying to close the border. Donald Trump will close the border. You let me know what you think about this in the comment section. God bless you and your family. Catch you on the next one.